You have to break that down. Let's not skirt over that.
Main character energy, I now need to make sure I can sustain this living. And how do I sustain this living?
Well, there's a few ways you can sustain it. We're in a cashless society.
Yes.
If you've got the credit for it, that's one. There's some real money man and woman out there that are not on the credit, so they're paying it full cash. But there's a third option. Buy now, pay later.
Buy now, pay later.
And there's some
Which has always been there, by the way.
Which has always been, but it's been
there.
glamorized and been remodeled for, again, the social world.
But also, while it's been there, the kind of credit scoring you needed to be able to get it,
it's down here now.
It's now been relaxed.
You can come out the womb and have a Klarna.
Yeah.
Klarna as well.
A day old.
Klarna.
Yeah. Klarna's in there.
Or maybe all the others that they have.
All the others. The only reason Klarna's come up is recently they did put out some interesting information around that there's a 17% rise in credit losses just in Q1 of 2025. But again, and they're losing millions. And the reason why is people can do the first payment is split. So if you don't know Klarna, the buy now, pay later, it splits the payment of, let's say it was a £10
for anything as well.
Product, yeah. You could do a 30-day, I'm going to pay it in 30 days in full. Or you can say, I'm going to pay £2, £2 times 5 to get my £10 paid. It gives you those options.
Which I think is great, by the way.
If you can afford it.
Exactly. I'm not even, because it's a form of actually building your credit.
Some wouldn't, some people don't see that. I like that.
Again,
I like that.
The issue with everything that we have nowadays is there is what it's for and it's what we use it for. It's almost like that whole movie thing where you're using the atomic bomb for evil, or you're using the technology for the wrong reasons. And this is where the Klarna or these payday loans. Back then you had the 118 money, and they would give you payday loan.
Go even further. Back then it was K's catalog.
Exactly. You had
that's all it was. It was that.
But then the issues now is where what this stats is showing is that are you buying stuff? Are you consuming stuff that you actually cannot afford? Is there a necessity for everything that you're Klarnaing?
Let me ask you a question here, because this might tie back into the previous conversation, which goes this way. Yeah, the attitude of society at the moment has changed. Fundamentally, it's changed, innit? Everybody's a consumer, innit? Yeah. So when you're saying, can you afford the things that you're purchasing? Yeah. For some people on social media, can they afford the amount of followers and connectivity that they're having, and they can't handle it?
What do you do when you can't afford something? You do
a sprinkling
payment. You spread the payment, and there is, again, absolutely nothing wrong with it. Whereas when you look at what you could obtain before and what you can obtain now, anybody and everybody can have a car. Anybody and with the right numbers on your credit, you can have. It's not even just have a car. Your first car growing up was an Astra. Now your first car growing up is an A-Class, or because
it's changed.
Because you can now get that badge. That badge of I've made it. You can now have even when you haven't made it. That whole, again, still faking it till you make it. There are necessities that you need these payments for. But when you start Klarnaing that ASOS dress or Klarnaing them shoes, not
Klarnaing is a new verb that we've invented.
Not for the job interview, but for the weekender is where the issue is. Because
but you know what?
You're now using it for the wrong reasons.
I think it's any option, because we have to look at like root cause. Why have we ended up? Yeah, exactly. The buy now, pay later is when they first come out, you can have your sofas today and pay in 3 years. Yeah. Them kind of ads that put out, but high cost of living has pushed people. It's not like they're not earning, but everything is just doubled in price, or inflation, blah, blah, blah. So I would not have Klarna'd it before, but high cost of living means the basic things that I need, I'm just having another option to pay for it.
But remember, none of this options were.
You can Klarna your bread.
But it's not to benefit us though. Let me ask you a question.
Bread and milk, basic necessities.
How is Klarna supposed to make money? How is it? Because are these payments interest free? After a certain point, then they add on interest.
They are interest free for default.
But when you don't pay,
that's when they come and collect.
So they know. That
so it's designed to put people in debt.
You miss a payment
because that's the business.
Every business, that's what financial acumen. Thank you. Every business that's in the financial type of sector, whatnot, there's always a gap about if you don't commit
The
to your
fine
part
print.
of the deal.
It's
We're coming for you at 30% APR.
Yeah, it's that credit. It's that whole purpose of it will help you if you use it for the right tool. But if you default,
So the problem here, what is it? Financial literacy then?
But a lot of it is.
oh, I like
A
that.
lot of it is that, but also I think because we were talking offline before of how many people actually manage finances in terms of X amount comes out for transport, X amount comes out for groceries, X amount comes out for bills, and I'm saying if you put Klarna or these buy now pay laters in the mix, you get desensitized to doing that every month. So my first payment with ASOS, I might say, I'm gonna do that because I know I've got a budget for it.
Yeah.
But my fifth purchase, I'm now thinking this works.
Because you've added so much stuff to you.
I don't even budget no more.
The issue with that is the fact that nothing's tangible anymore.
Say that again, because
The
I
issue
like
is
that still.
nothing's tangible anymore in the sense where your salary gets transferred to your account. It's just numbers on your account.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. You see that? I like to hear that.
Well,
You don't
if
hear
you know,
that.
you know.
That's that cash when you hear it. You don't
the
hear
money,
it
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
And when you hear it, when you feel it, you know how hard it is.
Do you still
to
walk
lose
with
that.
cash?
Huh?
Do you still walk with cash?
Minimum.
When you hear it, yeah,
Minimum.
you know the difference.
You
You
ask
ask him if
question.
he
Can
still
we just
walks
have
with
the-
the rubber bands.
Can
I'm
we,
trying to
can we
ask him.
have the conversation? yeah?
Rubber band.
When you hear it, yeah,
Bro.
you know how hard it was to obtain
Yeah.
and how hard it is to lose.
Yeah.
When it just becomes a number on your screen,
It's throwaway.
it's throwaway.
But
you
this-
just hit that
but
button.
you know what?
So that £1,000 Klarna, break it down into 5 payments. It's just numbers.
But you said
It
something
just
earlier
happens.
though. If you're, because I'll keep asking you from the future, bro.
From the past.
You see
Hence
back
why.
then,
Traditional.
where we're from, right?
Yeah.
We saw and lived some of those things, right?
exactly.
The generation now, like I say, for them, it's numbers.
It's numbers. It's,
Anything was never touched
Yeah.
like that. Like going
don't-
cash
you
point
don't
to
understand.
cash
Yeah.
only. It's
Yeah.
all numbers. And people tell you it's a numbers game anyway. So why am I why do I have to see something tangible? Why does it have to be
because
tangible?
it makes it real. It's
Yeah,
like,
but-
it's the same thing
'cause
with
you
your
get it.
relationship status.
You
If
say
you
you
don't
have to
see
see-
your girlfriend, you don't have a girlfriend. If you don't
Say
see
that
your
again?
wife, you don't have a wife.
You
don't
might
see
see
Your
it.
wife
it's
never
not
sees,
distant.
if your wife never sees her husband,
You don't technically
doesn't
have
exist.
she doesn't have a husband.
In the context of you mean if they're like you just don't see them physically.
If you don't,
What if you see them online?
that's the same.
What
thing
if they're
as your
following
wife.
you?
It's the same thing. Then you just.
But you know what?
your
That
wife
just
is
goes to
stalking
show
you.
that most things, if not all
crazy.
things, are artificial at the moment.
It's-
Like
listen-
we're in that day and age.
Listen,
like,
put it this way: if everybody went to the cash point tomorrow, some people are going to be very unhappy because the first, I don't know, 80% of people that goes to draw out their cash will realize that as we already know, we're in a cashless society.
Yeah.
And the money's not available.
It's not available, and
So
the banks have
when
to
I
order
want,
that.
and when
It
everybody
won't be
goes
available
to
for
get
everyone.
what's really theirs, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
Did you book it? You know, back in my day,
Yeah,
like I
you had
was
to
saying,
book it, so you
the
have to-
past, you had to book it.
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
to collect it.
yeah.
well, there are still
So they had to prepare it for you.
Bro,
They're preparing what's
rubber
yours.
band.
this is high level.
They had to prepare
Rubber
it. No, they
band.
had
This is high
to
level.
Prepare it.
they had to prepare
Not even-
it.
we're not even
Watch
talking about
him
big number.
cook.
Guys, we can't keep
I'm
doing
saying they had to
these
prepare
inside
it
jokes.
in a sense of just normality. Like that's what it was. So nowadays, you couldn't say that you're going to collect because it's a case of
Can't-
it
definitely
doesn't
couldn't say
exist.
that.
It
Well,
doesn't exist.
There's some cash points that run out of money. I still think there's certain services you and I, whether it's barbers or whatever, they don't take card.
Yeah.
So
Because they understand
they
that.
want
No, but that's even changing slowly, though. You know.
yeah slowly, but they
Slowly,
don't
but
want
there's a
they
fight for
prefer.
it because they understand the power of actually having. That's why the power of having the tangible stuff. These followers becoming your actual friends.
Yeah.
So where it's a case of they're no longer followers. Like what's your what's the status on all these followers? If you had to grid them, what would they be
You
in?
keep dropping some
What
of these
value
gems,
do
though,
they
but
bring to you?
If your
What value do they
followers
bring?
were
If
your
it's
friends,
just numbers and just follow. If your followers were your friends, how many would you have?
yeah.
If your followers were your friends,
Man,
how many would you have?
closer. You know what?
No,
come,
because
come.
if
I
your
need
followers
for you
are
to
your
hear that.
friends,
That's the sound.
Listen,
That's
some
the
man
sound.
will have
if your followers was your
zero.
friends,
That's
how
the
many would you
sound.
have?
Zero to hero, zero friends. But should your followers be your friends, though?
And it's
I don't know if
before I
all
even
your
answer
followers
that
should be your
question,
friends.
it's not even a case of you would have 0. It's a case of how many would you even allow to be your friend?
Yeah, that's real.
Do you understand? Because of when you have knowledge of who these people are, what they're like, and that's why a lot of stuff that happens, like in that dark web of Instagram and TikTok and all these other social medias, is an issue, and that's why we can always come back to it being a sense of it being very stalkish. Because unless it's a business, unless I'm selling a service and you're following that service and you're watching my growth and I'm sharing tips or it's a community based situation, then you're stalking.
The problem is everything's broken and it's not getting fixed anytime soon. This is the direction.
The issue is
It's not designed to be
issue is
fixed.
it's not designed to be fixed.
And the idea is, the answer is in these sorts of conversations, culture's biggest conversations, because you're bringing some of these things to like the limelight. We're speaking about it. People are thinking about it, but then it's not been spoken in the community, innit?
It doesn't help anyone for it to be spoken.
But what we're saying is don't use buy now, pay later, but budget. Like if you can afford, don't be above your means.
Don't use Klarna to buy bread.
You can use
but what
Klarna
if
to
you
buy
need
bread.
it, bro?
You can use
I
Klarna
need
to
bread
buy
and milk. I just want to
and-
pay for it next week.
I'm not trying to shame or
it's not
like,
even
but
that.
I'm just saying like in reality.
The price of bread is stupid, bro.
But sometimes I use it to check if it still works.
I like that.
And then what do we do to
Pay off.
Because you can pay it off straight away.
Yeah.
But you want to know, because
The
sometimes
price of bread is mad.
bro, bread-
bread is moving crazy.
bread is
Like
Bread's
groceries
we
moving
need
in
to
general.
start baking
bro.
our own bread.
Bread's moving like
Yeah, I
it's
think we
baked in water and then moved to the side.
Yeah, it's bougie
Baking
bread,
soda
you know,
with
bougie
mixed in.
bread.
That's how bread's moving.
What's the ingredients list?
That's bread.
That's
That's how bread's moving. Bro.
Some people are in the bougie bread league, and that's
What,
not all of
sourdough?
us. BBL. I'm saying,
Lord God. Someone mentioned earlier about being a disruptor, yeah?
Okay,
we've got a disruptor in the election.
Stand
And
by.
this is- and
Stand
he's
He's in the
by.
bougie bread league.
Stand by.
And this is where...
Stand by.
I mentioned about... This is where we are. We're in the disruptive...
Yeah, if you're not a disruptor,
If you're not disrupting anything and questioning the price of bread or why I can't Klarna bread or whatever, it's an issue. Because the price of everything is crazy.
And just for context, some people don't understand the word disruptor, and that you get people in any organization, in
Industry,
any community,
sectors,
industry, whatever it is,
friendship
and they've
circles.
just got fresh ideas and they want to challenge ideologies.
Challenge the norm.
Yeah, and they're doing it for a more positive outcome. But if you're one of those people that you don't like change, you'll never like a disruptor, because you see them as an enemy, as an op, that you're doing something that's going to mean I don't have a position. So you're always going to look at it differently. So I welcome disruptors. I think
all are disruptors.
listen,
I think that's
and you need one in your friendship group.
You do. 'Cause
You know what? I think it's important to have
I
a
think I'm the
few
one. I'm the disruptor
amongst
in my
us.
friendship group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never want to do the whole group thing unless we're doing the group thing.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Yeah, I agree. I
Even
agree.
though, you know,
I
the
agree.
whole-
Stand by. Stand by.
Even the whole social media thing is for that purpose. Like,
Oh, that's why you're not on
what we said.
socials?
Yeah, what we said.
Oh, because you're the disruptor. I didn't know that.
What's what you saying?
Oh, that's why you have sacrificed.
I sacrificed it for all
So
of
you're
us.
not.
So hold on. So
Okay.
So, no, don't do that.
I didn't know.
Don't do that because
Because we know now, though.
have
We
main
don't-
If you
character
know,
energy.
you know.
You don't what?
I
Sorry?
don't have main character,
Bro, we've kept it so
many
simple.
followers
Man's tried to protect and govern this situation for a while.
I don't have main character energy because I follow myself.
Oh, now watch this.
That's what
Let's
I'm
leave
trying
it.
say.
Let's
I
leave
am
it to the
my-
viewers
I am my own follower.
in the comment
This is a
section.
good-
Do you think he's got main character
No,
energy?
That's
see,
crazy.
That's not fair because I
That's
have.
crazy.
How can you say it's
I'll
not
tell
fair?
you
They
why.
don't know.
I'll tell
Because
you
they're
why.
the
Because
followers
I'm
that
gonna
don't
be
know you.
judged. Yeah?
No.
Or the hat or whatever. it
No.
is.
No
I'm
one's
gonna be
mentioned
judged.
the hat,
It's
though.
gonna
Shout out to the hat. It's
be-
bought
It's gonna be judged because of I have my own style, like we all have our own style.
But you've always had your own style.
So exactly. So, it
But
could
what's
be
wrong with main
perceived-
character? Why do you think you don't have main character?
Because I think it's an ego thing. The main character thing has a taint.
I don't really think so.
Of ego. Whereas
But
I think
it's
that
confidence.
depends
I
on the
have a
setting.
confidence.
I think it depends on the setting.
an attaint of
But
ego isn't a bad thing.
But
Entitled
today's world
is bad.
Entitled ego.
Entitled ego is bad because you believe
That you are the main character.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
And there's no
that-
room for anyone else.
Yeah, you can't give yourself the title. So you see what he done?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I don't have main character energy.
But-
So he done a reverse psychology for us to
Reverse
give him the
Uno.
title.
Reverse
I
Uno.
don't want
No,
the
he's
title.
still
Reverse
doing it.
Uno.
I don't want the title
Because
of the
you've
main character
been-
because I
huh?
understand look how much things that happen without me. If I was main character energy, I would have to be involved in everything.
But you know what?
I don't say man can't.
No, but the
X,
difference
Y, Z.
is no. The only thing I'll say to that is because everyone to a certain degree is main character. Things just happen.
That's it.
But
In
certain
a group,
people are involved in everything that happens.
no, but when you're in a group where majority of your friendship circle
Breaking news, but go on.
when the majority of your circle also have that sorts of energy,
Yeah.
all it does is it's a positive.
But
It allows everyone to challenge.
But this is what I like about the whole friendship zone, because it's a case of it's all been organic. It's all organic.
Yeah, it's important.
So important. This is why it then brings it back to the whole social thing, in a sense where who's the main character in our group is not based on who has the most followers or who has the most.
We don't
success,
even know their followers.
Or who has the most money or anything. It's just based on the original stuff that we grew up and just have care like there's no tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
And so the main character in our group is just literally whatever the subject is.
And it can change based on
exactly
like the subject.
Who we're discussing at that point, and nobody tries to hug that limelight.
Yeah.
So hence why I would say I don't have that character, because
He's done it again. Every time he says I don't have it, it's reverse psychology.
Reverse
It's
Uno.
not.
He's
Do
playing
not
that
be
card.
What you're doing.
fooled by
The main character in our group is
He actually
the
just
presenter.
segued in.
I'm gonna say it because he brings everybody together. I'm gonna say it.
but that okay. Look,
There you go. See, because you were trying to push it on me, and I was
This is
trying
good.
to, and I was
Where are we
trying to-
going with this? What's happening?
I want
here?
you guys to
talking
decide
about-
who's the main. You
We're
check your friendship
we're
circles
segue.
right now
Yeah, check yours.
and find out. But you know
is
what?
the leader of the group?
But the main character
You know
don't
WhatsApp
necessarily
group.
be leader.
Who's the admin? Who's admin in the WhatsApp group?
What WhatsApp group?
'Cause that WhatsApp group don't exist.
Okay,
Offline,
if it did
online.
exist,
If it did exist,
who would be the admin?
but someone keeps leaking the group chat.
That's not true.
Is that main character energy?
But then that's who main character would be. Whoever's admin. Yes.
You know
true?
what?
Yes or true?
I'll tell you something. But going back to the word disruptor,
I see
right?
what you're doing there. Though.
Someone can set up something, and we've been sat in that group chat for 10 years. But a disruptor comes in and goes, guys,
Set up. It's true.
like, this is nice.
Yeah.
This
Take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
is good.
So they're just a disruptor. They might have main character energy for like 2029.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck in because I created a group in 2013, like it's main character. I'm saying sometimes you get used to what
You're saying seasonal.
Used
yeah,
to the norm.
you can be because
Is what he's trying to segue from, to say, oh, because I could have created a WhatsApp group that doesn't exist and I was admin, it doesn't mean I'm the main character because I am waiting for a disruptor who still hasn't arrived. So therefore,
okay, see what he's on.
So
See what he's
therefore, this WhatsApp group that doesn't exist, whoever created it
know
would
what?
still be
What I will say,
the main character.
that's crazy. I will tell you that. I say this has been interesting because in every friendship circle, if you don't have a disruptor, I think check your circles. Because then more than likely you have a lot of yes men around you or yes women around you. But equally, I don't wrong the yes people because I think you do need someone in your
You
corner.
need balance.
There's a balance.
So you
don't
need the
just want-
stalkers.
Yeah, you do. You need the haters. You need a little balance of everything.
But you need the haters. Though.
Yeah, you need the haters.
Not in your friendship zone, though.
No,
never in their
friendship zone
friendship.
should support, elevate, progress, all of that. Critique is good.
Very important.
Yeah, constructive criticism is important. Not hating on. Hating on you never need in a circle. But that's been dope. The main character energy. Listen, nothing wrong with buying Asos or Prada or whatever.
No. Nothing wrong with Klarna. Nothing wrong with having followers. I'm just saying, like, get to that stage where you understand what you're selling, because we are all selling something, and it can't just be I woke up like this. You can't, because that has a sell by date.
Yeah, it
because
does.
you know you age, something happens, you still need to be able to keep that substance going. You still, that currency, as you said, if you can change those followers into currency, then
That's
bravo
major.
you.
That's
But
major.
get to that as soon as possible. Don't just have I've got 2.5 million followers. A pound out of each one of those followers is 2.5 million.
You know what? And I'll say, if you're watching this and you've got like mad followers, but you've just got them because of who you are, your character, you're a fun individual, you post content, whatever it is. I saw like a line a couple years ago where it says turning strangers into customers, innit?
Yeah.
You can have followers that you don't know them. The idea from what if you know, is telling us today is if you know what you're selling, those strangers turn to customers.
Yeah.